Hello everyone, it's Alina. Welcome to my Soap General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In General Hospital's preview for the week of January 15 to 19, the fight rages on between numerous Port Charles residents. Read on for the details and watch the teaser video. At the hospital, Nina, whom you'll recall swung by determined to see Cyrus, finds time to happily tell Carly, as Willow waits by her side, that the reason the truth didn't come out sooner about her tipping off the SEC is because Michael knew and said nothing. Maybe telling her in front of Willow wasn't the best option if Nina ever expects to rebuild that friendship. Carly, with Drew at her side, heads home to the Quartermain mansion where Tracy and Michael are conversing, likely about ELQ. Carly and Drew come, looks livid, and Michael knows he's in trouble. However, we doubt Carly will stay upset at him for long. Drew, on the other hand, in court with Martin as her attorney and Laura observing, the judge asks Esme how she pleads. What the young woman does next could change everything. One individual who probably won't be turning up at the courtroom, Spencer, who not only told Esme he'd be there but, thanks to her very casual usage of the nickname Spence, has come to the idea that his ex may recall a whole lot more than she's claiming, like everything. And why doesn't Spencer show up? Likely because he's busy coping with the sudden appearance of Pop Nicholas, who arrived up on Laura's doorstep at the tail end of Friday's episode. Something tells us these two have a few things to discuss, and that it's going to quickly get quite heated. Read the General Hospital spoilers to uncover who learns about Trina's Paris trip, what Finn and Liz happen up, and what Drew does that may only have Carly and Sam further questioning the changes in him. We don't get to see Drew Cheatwood as frequently as we'd like on General Hospital, but Port Charles' erstwhile Magic Milo is keeping busy and using his dancing abilities to get the job done in the real world. The actor released a video to illustrate his artistic side. One daytime viewers had the pleasure of viewing at numerous nurses' balls as he danced his way through a house showing. For those who don't know, Cheatwood is a real estate agent with Social House Group in Michigan, and as way to try to sell his latest listing, which he stated will have you wanting to move in more ways than one, he danced his way through the 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,272 square foot home one like a pro, and the property can be yours for just $399,900. Let's go walk it through, Cheatwood suggested from outside the house, then headed to the front door when he stopped, came back around and said, or we can dance it through. Watch the video as he moonwalked around the kitchen, did the robot in the bedroom, and so much more as Men Without Hats' 1982 song, The Safety Dance, played in the background. And if you can't get enough of Cheatwood, watch the clip below from the 2014 Nurses' Ball, when Magic Milo and the Magic Wands sang AC/GC's 1980 iconic rock smash, You Shook Me All Night Long. Sadly, the last time we saw Milo in Port Charles was in April 2023 when everyone gathered to send a sad goodbye to Epiphany, played by the late Sonia Eddy, who passed away on December 19, 2022. Things are pretty darn nice for General Hospital's Finn and Liz these days. They had their share of starts and stops, yes, but the two finally landed on solid ground. In fact, about the only thing right now that looks like it could shake them is Finn's lawsuit. But rather than that being a disadvantage to them, it may just end up being an asset. Co-head writers Chris Van Etten and Dan O'Connor previewed what's next for General Hospital this year to Soap Opera Digest and made clear that their relationship will be tested as Finn faces the greatest challenge of his professional career. But as that difficulty emerges, he'll find Liz an insightful and extremely talented partner in Liz as they strive to untangle the mystery underlying the lawsuit that he's facing. But it doesn't mean it's going to be smooth sailing for the couple, because General Hospital scribes swiftly added, a little while into the new year, Elizabeth will be stunned when a presence from her past ends up on her doorstep, needing her assistance. And that may be bad news for Finn and Liz. It just depends on who shows up to stun her. Jason, of course, is coming back, but he seems way too apparent an answer for this tease. With that stated, we do think he and Liz might have a shot at bringing Liason back. But there are considerably more surprising and intriguing possibilities out there. Options like Lucky. There's been a lot of buzz about him lately, as Laura's indicated he's out there trying to find himself. The trouble is, now his dad's gone, both his aunts we know, he didn't even know Patricia are gone, and his sister's still off in coma land. With having lost so much of his family, he might be trying to reconcile with those he does have left, including Aiden, who just adorably came out to his mom, and even Jake, who be raised as his own. And maybe he's even thinking about the family he once had and could possibly have again. Then there are the sister alternatives. Hayden isn't just Liz's half-sister, she's also Violet's mom. She could come back to town, focused on having her young girl back, and throw everyone's lives upside down as she fights for the daughter she left behind. It would be the perfect time, while Finn's distracted with his case, for her to make her move. But what assistance could Elizabeth possibly give, other than appealing to her as a mom to help get Violet back into her life? Or it could be Sarah coming back to make amends, or more drama. She and Elizabeth very much always butted heads, though they did grow closer after Liz's rape. But everything was pretty much undone when Sarah came back to town and began seeing Lucky behind her sister's back. The time we saw her, Elizabeth had cut her out of her life, and she fled off to Europe and then California. Maybe she's gotten into a scrape and doesn't know who else to turn to but her younger sibling. Or maybe Sarah's just making up an explanation to earn Liz's pity and forgiveness because she doesn't know how else for them to get close again after all these years of estrangement. What do you think? Is it one of them three, or are you hoping for someone else? Sometimes talent just runs in the family. This is true enough when you've got one brilliant parent, but when you're the daughter of two extraordinary actors like General Hospital's Maura West, Ava, and As the World Turns, Scott DeFreitas, Andy, we're pretty convinced there's not much you can't tackle. In just over 2 decades, Kate West has already established herself to be a terrific athlete, musician, and actress, not to mention a great daughter, sister, and all-around incredible human being. And yeah, that's right, we said over 2 decades. It's Kate's 22nd birthday today. She was born on January 9, 2002. And as Ava's portrayer stated on her daughter's 18th birthday, you are loved beyond measure. And after sifting through a lifetime of images, it couldn't be more evident how true that is. Just scroll down and have a peek yourself. Kate already had 3 brothers, but it wasn't until 2009 that the 7-year-old acquired a sister when Birdie was born. Just came across this photo of my girls and me, West revealed in a flashback, on the fantastic day of my little one's birth. Kate was a star from the start, much like her skilled parents, once Carly and Andy opposite one another on As the World Turns. One of Kate's earliest roles was portraying Tessie and Annie at the Glendale Center Theater. Such a talent, West wrote. My girl. By the time she was 12, Kate had made it apparent that there was pretty much nothing she couldn't accomplish. Her ecstatic mom uploaded a pic of the smiling softball player with her championship trophy, and there was only one word that needed to be said: champ. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.